I attended a meeting in the Philippines once, and the theme of the meeting was revival. They had a guest speaker. He preached about revival. They had some special songs, and the theme of the songs was revival. Then they had some people who sang some special numbers, and the theme of their songs again was revival. Then they invited some pastors to come up and pray, and they prayed for revival. And after about an hour and a half, they were about to close the meeting, but because I was a visitor and I was in the meeting, the leaders of the meeting felt that out of courtesy they better invite me to bring a greeting or share a short word before they closed the meeting, just out of courtesy. So I stood up that afternoon and I said to them, brothers and sisters, today you've sung about revival, you've prayed for revival, you've preached about revival, and I said, now would you like to have a revival? And they looked at me kind of weird, as if, well, yeah, but what can we do about it? And I said, you've done all these things about revival today, and we were just about to close the meeting. And God's probably sitting up in heaven thinking to himself, yes, I can see that you want a revival, and I'm ready to give it to you. And all he needs is for us to give him some time at the end of the meeting where he can actually answer our prayers, where he can actually answer the desire of our heart and give us the revival we've been preaching about and we've been singing about and we've been praying for. So I said to the people that day, we've spent an hour and a half preaching and singing and praying. How about we stay behind for, let's say, another 20 minutes and just welcome the Holy Spirit to do anything he wants? And they all agreed, yes, we're willing to stay another 20 minutes. So I said, look, we're just going to sing one song only. Then wherever you're sitting, whether you're sitting in the front or the back of the church, just begin to allow the Holy Spirit to do whatever he wants to do in your heart and respond to him. So we sang one song, and then I asked the Father to pour out his Spirit in our meeting. We waited just a couple of minutes, and then people one by one began to be touched by the power of the Holy Spirit. Some people burst out in tears, some people began to shake as they were filled with the power of the Holy Spirit, others fell under the power of God. And after 20 minutes of the Holy Spirit just pouring out all of heaven in our midst, nobody cared that the 20 minutes was up. They just wanted to keep going. And God began to move. And we learned a key that day, that if we want to see the revival that we've been longing for, perhaps there's one simple key that will unlock everything that we've been longing for, and that's simply to give God time to do what he wants to do in our meetings.